Beets are a versatile root vegetable that should be praised. Root vegetables like the beet, which has an earthy taste and bright color, have been grown and eaten by people for hundreds of years. Some people may find beets hard to get used to, but this simple food has a lot of uses in cooking and health benefits that make it worth celebrating. This piece will talk about the history, health benefits, and culinary uses of beets. It will help you decide if this vegetable belongs in your kitchen and on your plate. A quick history of beets. Scientists call beets Beta vulgaris, and they are thought to have come from the Mediterranean area. Throughout history, people from different cultures have grown and eaten beets. Both the root and the leaves were used because they were healthy and healing. Beets were valuable to the Romans and Greeks because they could be used as food and to treat a number of illnesses. It wasn't until the 1800s that sugar beets became popular because they contain a lot of sugar. This made it possible to make sugar from beets on a large scale. Today, sugar beets are a big part of how sugar is made in many places. But the red, yellow, and striped types of beets are the ones we usually think of when we think of food. Value for nutrition. Beets are very healthy because they contain many important vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. When beets are cooked, a 100-gram amount usually has 1. Fiber. Beets have a lot of fiber, which is good for your gut system and can help you control your weight. 2. Vitamins. They have a lot of important vitamins, like vitamin C, which helps the nervous system, and vitamin B9, folate, which is needed to make DNA and fix DNA that is damaged. 3. Minerals. Minerals like potassium and manganese, which are good for your heart and bones, can be found in beets. 4. Antioxidants. Beets are a bright red color because they have a lot of antioxidants, mostly betalains, which can help fight oxidative stress. 5. Nitrates. One of the best natural sources of food nitrates is beets. Nitrates may help improve blood flow, lower blood pressure, and make athletes better. Uses in cooking. Beets can be used in a lot of different ways in the kitchen. People like to cook and eat this root veggie in these ways. Roasted beets. Beets taste better and are naturally sweeter when they are roasted. Toss them in olive oil, add salt and pepper, and cook them until they're soft. Beet salad. Beets make salads more colorful and healthy. You can grate, slice, or cube them and mix them with things like goat cheese, nuts, and veggies. Beet soup. Borscht, an old Eastern European soup, is probably the most well-known soup made with beets. Because of the beets, it's filling, tasty, and a deep color. Pickled beets. One great way to keep beets fresh is to pickle them. They are great on their own or as a side dish with salads or burgers. Beet chips. For a healthy snack instead of potato chips, thinly slice beets and bake them into crispy chips. Good for your health. Eating beets is good for your health in many ways. 1. Heart health. The nitrates in beets are thought to lower blood pressure and improve heart health, because they relax blood vessels and make blood move better. 2. Anti-inflammatory. Beets may help lower the chance of chronic diseases because they contain antioxidants and can reduce inflammation. 3. Detoxification. Beets have chemicals in them that help the liver get rid of toxins, which is good for the body. 4. Digestive health. The fiber in beets helps digestion and may keep you from getting constipated. 5. Weight management. Beets are low in calories and high in fiber, so they are a good food to eat if you are trying to lose weight. The beet, which used to be a simple and unassuming root veggie, has shown that it can be used in many ways to make food healthier and more interesting. Beets have earthy and sweet tastes that can add color and depth to your food whether you eat them roasted, pickled, or in a salad. Additionally, beets are a food that you should enjoy because they are very healthy and full of good nutrients. Eat them every day. Remember to look at the beets when you go to the store next time. Let them shine on your plate and help your body. A tasty and good-for-you recipe for beetroot juice. The juice from beets is not only tasty, but also very good for you because it is full of enzymes, vitamins, and minerals. You can make this easy and tasty beetroot juice at home. This recipe makes a tasty and healthy drink by combining the earthy sweetness of beets with the sourness of citrus and the freshness of carrots. What you need: 2 medium-sized beets, peeled and cut into small pieces. 3 smaller carrots, peeled and cut up. 2 oranges, peeled and cut into wedges. 1 thin, peeled piece of ginger about an inch long. 1 lemon, peeled and cut into pieces, optional for extra tang. Here are the steps. Get all of the ingredients ready. Clean the carrots and beets, peel them, and cut them up. Slice the oranges into halves, and if you want, peel and slice the lemon. Ginger should also be peeled. Blending. Put all of the ready-to-use items into a high-speed blender. You can use a juicer instead if you have one. It tastes great, and the ginger gives it a nice kick. The lemon gives it an extra tangy kick. Either blend or juice. If you use a blender, blend until the combination is smooth and even. If the mix is too thick, you can add a little water. You can just juice the items if you have one. Straining. Optional. You can use a fine mesh sieve or cheesecloth to strain the juice. If you'd like a smoother drink with less pulp and fiber left over, this step is not required. You can skip it if you want to. Pour the fresh beetroot juice into a glass to serve. If you want it cold, you can add ice. Enjoy your tasty and good-for-you beetroot juice. Tips. Change how sweet and sour it is by changing how many oranges and lemons you use. Add more oranges and less lemon if you want the juice to be sweeter. If the bitter taste of the beets is too strong for you, you can add a small apple to make it taste sweeter. This juice tastes best when it's fresh. To store it, put it in a jar that won't let air in and put it in the fridge for up to 24 hours. Shake it well before you drink. Not only is beetroot juice a tasty and refreshing drink, it is also a great way to get important nutrients like antioxidants, vitamin C, and potassium. It's known to give you more energy, help you do better in sports, and be good for your health in general. If you want to get all of its health benefits, drink this homemade beetroot juice every day.